This is a complete script and a complete fake world. You see that thumbnail right there I put together? This is just kind of like a part two. And I may have to do a Richard West and just do like a part three, maybe like a four, because it's just, it's just absolutely like it's kind of overwhelming how scripted this stuff is. But Leroy Jordan passes, and I made a short if you want some of the meat and potatoes of this story. No Diddy, right? Then you can go just check out the short. But Leroy Jordan, who helped the Dallas Cowboys win their first Super Bowl title, dies at age 84. Linebacker, okay? The first Super Bowl winning team for the Cowboys in the 70s. They announced his death, because they're the authority, right? Leave it up to the Cowboys to be announcing deaths. They announced the death Saturday without saying when he died or giving a cause of death. Okay. And this article is from Saturday, right? This is the Associated Press, August 30th. Again, I made this thumbnail. Leroy Jordan, was a first-round draft pick by Dallas in '63 after a standout career at Alabama, where he played for the late Paul Bear Bryant. Okay? Paul Bear Bryant. And we know Michael Jordan is connected to Kobe Bryant. Okay? Obviously. And Kobe Bryant's birthday was just the other day. This article 7 days after Kobe Bryant's birthday. You can go look at Paul Bear Bryant as well. That's all synced up with Kobe. So Leroy Jordan was a big part of the doomsday defense that carried the Cowboys to a Super Bowl title in a 24-3 victory over the Dolphins in the 71 season. 24-3 victory. 243. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 243. Some of these are just add-ons I'm putting in, and then I might have some slides where I say something and then explain in the slide the connection here with Michael Jordan, okay? Even with that 24-3 victory over the Dolphins, even Kobe Bryant wore 24 on his jersey to end his career. And Kobe Bryant Day is on the 24th, one day after his birthday. Right? This guy retires in 76, the year before Dallas won its second championship. A five, and that's funny that they mentioned that too, because we know Michael Jordan with his numerous retirements. This is a 5-time Pro Bowler. Leroy Jordan was the first player inducted into the team's Ring of Honor after owner Jerry Jones bought the team. Don't forget, Jerry Reinsdorf was the owner of the Bulls. So you get two Jerrys, you get Reinsdorf. You get Reinsdorf, who is connected with the Bulls, right? And I'm just verifying on the side because that's kind of on the fly. Did he own the Bulls? Jerry Reinsdorf. Yes. Okay, so you get two Jerrys connecting these two Jordans as well. Right? Jordan is still second on the team's all-time tackles list with 1,236. Darren Woodson There's going to be some stuff I miss, okay, y'all? Darren Woodson, a safety on the Dallas teams that won 3 Super Bowls in the 90s, had 1,350. That's interesting because 1,350 is like 135. Kobe Bryant equals 135. Okay? It's obvious that Kobe's character, maybe not, or it's Kobe Bean Bryant that equals 135. But it's obvious that Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan are synced up, right? LeBron James, those characters are all synced up, okay? Very obvious, right? So, man, the Cowboys, this is wild. Go check out the short. I don't want to get overwhelmed here. Go check out the short I made. I might put the link in here so the bots can pick it up a little bit more.
Today, I don't know if you know this, but the Dallas Cowboys mourning the loss of a true legend. Leroy Jordan, if you haven't heard that name, has died at the age of 84. The team confirming that to CBS News Texas. No cause of death was given to us. Jordan was Dallas Cowboys first round pick back in 1963 after having a standout career at the University of Alabama. He was a linebacker there. He was also a part of what they called the Doomsday Defense that helped lead Dallas to their first Super Bowl in 1971. He was also the first player ever inducted into the Cowboys Ring of Honor by owner Jerry Jones. So in a statement, the team writes to CBS News Texas that with fearless instincts, leadership, and relentless work ethic, Jordan was the embodiment of the Cowboys.
So they explain
Today,
they explain this guy's like character, and it matches up like almost identical to Michael Jordan. You get the two Jordans here: fearless instincts, leadership, relentless work ethic, just like Michael Jordan. Notice how this says CBS News Texas. Look at 11, CBS 11. Remember, Micah Parsons wore number 11. Micah, like Michael, who was just traded the other day from the Dallas Cowboys. Again, go check out the short I made with all those amazing connections. So look at this. Leroy Jordan was an American professional football player who was a linebacker for 14 seasons with the Cowboys from 63 to 76. Remember, Michael Jordan scored 63 points against the Boston Celtics. I think that's his most memorable game. I mean, there's so many, but that's the one I would probably put at the top. 63 points against the Celtics in the playoffs. Okay. From 63 to 76, this guy played for the Cowboys. Michael Jordan, I think, is born in 63 as well. You see, Michael Jordan's born in 63. But from 63 to 83, or from 63 to 76, Michael Jordan equals 76 in the language, and his last game was against the 76ers when he was a member of the Washington Wizards. And, Kobe, born in Philadelphia, where the 76ers play. And Leroy Jordan, they said he played for Bear Bryant. Is that what they said? Yeah, played for the late Paul Bear Bryant. Let me just pull that up real quick. Paul Bear Bryant. And you see, Bear Bryant died the same day Kobe Bryant died, but another year. Give me a break, right? And he was born, look at that, September 11th. With all that energy of September 11th that's around with these decodes right now. So look at that. There's a lot going on right here. Again, I'm going to miss something. So this guy, they say here now, they say he died August 30th. Remember, 84 years old. Remember, Jordan drafted in 84. Isn't LeBron James born in 84? Don't quote me. Go look it up yourself. Right? Because it's so much. This guy, they say, died August 30th. That's like 83. Drop the 0. 83 is the 23rd prime number. You see the 23 on the MJ jersey. The NBA got the name the NBA on 8-3. Leroy Jordan, born in 41. Kobe Bryant died at age 41. LA and Kobe Bryant equal 41. Notice that 55 on the jersey for Leroy Jordan. Michael Jordan came out of retirement and scored 55 points against the Knicks. Memorable game. Okay, I think it was a couple games after his retirement, something like that. First retirement. I mean, damn, would he retire like 3 or 4 times? Look at the 55 connection. Did you know that cows and bulls are closely related, as they are both different sex adult versions of the same species? Domesticated cattle, you see that? Cows are mature female cattle, while bulls are mature male cattle. Cowboys, cows, bulls. Come on, man. Come on, man. Really? And, remember Micah Parsons with the trade to the Packers? You can go check that on the fly breakdown I did. Come on, that, and then that was right around Michael Jackson's birthday, the other MJ, August 29th. Okay? I think the trade was done the day before, but then he showed up at Packers camp or whatever on the Michael Jackson birthday. Micah like Michael. But remember, Michael Jackson had that famous story with boys. Remember? Fake World. It's a 126-day span from Leroy Jordan's birthday to the death date they're giving us. 126-day span from start to end. We just went over that. Kobe Bryant and Bear Bryant's death dates, 126. Michael Jordan's first NBA game with the Bulls, 10/26, like 126. Notice the game was against the Bullets, Washington. They changed their name to the Wizards. Michael Jordan ends his career playing for the Washington Wizards. Bullets like Bulls. You see that? Fake World. Don't forget Jerry West died the 12th day of the 6th month. Laker connection with Kobe. Leroy Smith was a guy. This is from Michael Jordan. When I got cut, he made the team. Maybe they're speaking of high school or North Carolina, where he played in college, or high school. I don't know. Leroy Smith was a guy when I got cut. He made
Leroy
the
Smith
team.
was a guy, when I got cut, he made the team on the varsity team.
And if you don't hear this, that I'm still going to leave it because it shows what he's saying. I'm kind of repeating what he's saying. on the varsity team and he's here tonight. Was this maybe, I don't know, what was this? What was this? A retirement speech? I don't know. Leroy over Jordan was a mistake. And now we get Leroy Jordan. Leroy over Jordan was a mistake.
Leroy Smith was a guy, when I got cut, he made the team on the varsity team. And he's here tonight. He's still the same 6'7".
Still the same 6'7" guy. Remember the 76 connection we just hit on.
Guy, he's not any bigger. Probably his game is about the same.
So I guess high school, it was varsity high school. Do they have varsity in college? Whatever. Leroy over Jordan was a mistake. And it's another guy. It's not Leroy Jordan. Notice Leroy Jordan. Look at his last birthday, the 117th day of the year. Like 17, Michael Jordan's born on the 17th. Even that birthday for Leroy Jordan here, the Cowboys, linebacker, his birthday leaves 248 days. 48, you see it? Michael Jordan's last birthday, the 48th day of the year. Even you see that 76 numerology on Leroy Jordan's last birthday. There's a lot going on, huh? Notice they say he died August 30th, Leroy Jordan. They're saying, and in that video earlier, they said no specific reason, or they said no specific date, but of when he died. That's what the Cowboys said, right? Because they're doctors over there. But I guess we get a date with Google, right? Look at how he died, supposedly on the day leaving 123 days. LeBron James' birthday is December 30th, 12/30, like 123. And August 30th, the 242nd day of the year, LeBron James equals 42. Lakers equals 42. Leroy Jordan, who helped the Dallas Cowboys win their first Super Bowl title. Yes, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls won their first NBA title together. See that? In 91. Fake world. Complete fake world. Don't forget LeBron James' favorite football team, the Dallas Cowboys. We know LeBron, Kobe. We know LeBron, Kobe, MJ, all connected. Oh, right now it says the Cleveland Browns, as he is from Northeast Ohio and has openly supported them for years, though he also has a history of being a fan of the Dallas Cowboys. Cleveland, remember Cleveland, Michael Jordan gave Cleveland fits, the Cavaliers. Don't forget Myles Garrett is synced up with the Cleveland Browns, who looks identical to Kobe Bryant. Michael Jordan's history with Cleveland is primarily defined by his dominance over the Cavaliers, a bitter rivalry that peaked in the '89 Eastern Conference playoffs when Jordan's iconic buzzer-beating shot to eliminate the Cavs. Fake world. So I'm not going over everything right now. Again, if I remember, I'll put the link. Do we know though, how did Leroy Jordan die?
Leroy Jordan died in August 2025.
Or is it still nothing? A no-go on how he died? Yeah, it's a no-go apparently. But he's 84. So again, there's a lot of great information in the little short I made. It's the last short I made, so I mean, you can go check that out. And there's going to be a lot here, but I had to just make this real quick. Jeez. What do you think of I made a solid thumbnail. And I was telling here's a video.
NBC 15 Ultimate Alabama Athlete. Sponsored by Gulf Coast BMW Centers. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Today's ultimate athlete is Leroy Jordan. Jordan was the defensive leader of Alabama's 1961 championship team. He played linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys for 14 years, winning the NFC Defensive Player of the Year award in 1973. Jordan played in 2 Super Bowls for the Cowboys, winning 1. He holds the NFL record for consecutive starts by a middle linebacker with 154. He is a member of the Alabama and College Football Hall of Fames. Leroy Jordan is today's ultimate Alabama athlete.
Kind of looks like Jimmy Johnson, who was a coach for the Cowboys.
NBC 15 Ultimate Alabama. NBC 15 Ultimate Alabama.
I'm sure there's a connection. That's everything I entered with the numbers. Right there. Dallas Cowboys 151. Michael equals 51. Cowboys has 33. I think Bulls and Michael both equal 33. I think. Dallas 113 like Michael Jordan. Dallas has that 41. I think this guy was born in 41. Fake world. Fake world, man. This again, there's going to be stuff here missed. It looks like he wore 54 as well. There's a lot there, man. There's everything I see, there's connections. I can't do it. Leroy Jordan, who helped the Dallas Cowboys win their first Super Bowl title, dies at 84. Check out the short that I made again with the other info. And if there's a few more things I notice that need to be brought up, maybe I'll do another short or another video. OMG. I was telling my family there's something going to happen with Jordan. Who's going to, let's expect some big news connected with Donald Trump, at least by the end of the year. But I mean, who knows when, with Trump or someone connected close to him. Shout out to Richard West for being on top of that for a while now. Shout out to Richard West. We'll see what happens. It's a fake world. This doesn't mean we make predictions. It just means we show the patterns. And this stuff is already in the works and it's already going to happen. Everything's synced up together, man. So like I said, I'm thinking something's going to happen when Michael Jordan, this other Jordan character, goes. The stuff is all with the language and it's a fake world. Okay? Until next time.